Hi everybody, we're at day 4 of our 12 poses of Christmas. So today is tree pose. And I've got a little block to help us. Don't worry if you don't have a block at home, you can use a large cookbook or a dictionary, something like that, or even 2 books stacked together. So just lay that to one side. We'll do a couple of just undulating movements to warm up the back, get us thinking about these hip muscles, get us thinking about these legs. So again, heels underneath the hips, in line with shoulders, finding that mountain pose. So think about below the tummy button, belly button, and just on the chest as well. So when you take that breath in, we're not parting here, arching the back, and when you're breathing, using that core, we're not curling in here, curling into the chest as well. So we want to lift the chest and then exhale, keeping those points moving, feeling the back of the body waking up here as well. So breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, fold down, knees can be soft, hips move back, bring the belly onto the thighs, relax the head down. You can straighten the legs when you get there if it feels okay. Tucking in the tummy with the breath. Breathe in, halfway. You can be on shins if it helps you lengthen out the sides of the neck. Exhale, we fold, and inhale, bend the knees and lift all the way up. One more time, exhale down, good. Inhale to lift. Halfway. Exhale, we fold. And inhale, press it into the floor, lifting all the way up, using that breath. And releasing, shaking out if you need. So we're going to take our block or books onto the mat on the right side. So this is a little awareness exercise in the hips. Take the right foot onto the block. And sometimes in these one-legged standing balances, the hips will tend to pop out of a line, so you'll see one hip higher than the other. So push the right foot into the block, use the exhalation, use these strong muscles in hips, core and thighs to bring the hips back in a line. Use the glutes and release, and we'll try the other side. So just moving the block over to the left foot comes on. And again, just dropping one side down. The block's there to help you. And as you exhale, pushing the left foot down, squaring off the hips. So you'll see what muscles need to work to keep these hips in alignment. And remembering in this pose, one leg is going to be lifted from the floor. So take the block off the mat again. And we'll do the right side first. So feel the right foot pressing down. If you can, try not to scrunch the toes into the mat. It's easier said than done. So squaring off those hips, and you have options. You can take this sole of the foot to the right leg with the toe on the floor for a little more balance, or you can lift onto the shin. Try and avoid this area of the knee here. We don't want any sideways movement in the knee, even though it's really tempting. It feels like a jigsaw. The foot fits there perfectly. Feel free to use a chair or the wall at home as well. Choose which option you're going to do. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, we're going to use the arm to help us. Take the foot onto the inner thigh. Now the most important part here is pressing the thigh into the foot. Now I've really slidey trousers on, so it's not an excuse. Hands come into the middle of the body. Use the core to find that point of balance. Now if you wish, you can lift the arms up and open. And the work here then is to open up the hips, not move the knee to the side. That whole movement of my knee came from the hips. Tree pose, Vrksasana. Great for focus, great for building strength in the standing leg and foot. Hands come down and you release that leg. Shake out the legs, and for completeness we'll do the other side. Feet back under hips. So feel the weight move to the left, but again remembering these hips, choosing your option, and it may be different on this side. So you can lift the leg up, onto the thigh, onto the shin, or keep the toes on the floor. So hands come to heart, squeeze this thigh, breathe in, we lift. Good, opening out if it feels okay. And the work again, exhale, pressing those hips forward so the pelvis is tilting and you're bringing hip flexors into the movement. That will open the knee. Finding your gaze, softening shoulders, lengthening rest of the body. Hands come down, foot comes down, and well done. Completion of day 4.